If you are watching this video for the first time, make sure you are subscribing to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. Once you click on the subscribe button, you will see a bell icon. If you click on that bell and click on all, you will get to know whenever I upload a video. This will send you a notification. Hello everybody, welcome back to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. So far in pair of linear equations, we have covered exercise 4.1, 4.2 and their associated concepts in earlier videos. If you are directly coming to this video, please I would suggest you to go through those videos to have a better understanding of today's video. Today's topic is equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. So far we have dealt with linear equations. What is linear equation? Whose degree is 1. But what happens when you get to solve, when you get to encounter equations like 1 by x, 1 by y is equal to 6? How do we solve this? This is what today's topic is. Equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. When you encounter equations like this, wherein the equations are not in linear form, they are in this form, how do we solve this? That is what today's topic is. So I have an example here, which is 5 by x minus 1 plus 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 2. 6 by x minus 1 minus 3 by y minus 2 is equal to 1. Alright. So under this concept, whenever we are trying to solve, we have to make sure whatever the values in the denominators, are they same for both the equations or not? If yes, now let us assume 1 by x minus 1 is equal to a. How do we solve this? That is what we are trying to do now. And 1 by y minus 2 is equal to b. Now how can I write this first equation? That implies 5a plus b is equal to 2 and 6a minus 3b is equal to 1. Let us call upon this as equation 1 and equation 2. When two equations are in this form, this is what we have learned. This is how our equations are so far, whatever we have solved for. Now can we solve these two equations? Yes. How do we do that? So here the coefficients are different. So I am going to multiply equation 1 with 3, okay, and add with 2. That way it becomes, which implies 5, okay, this is going to be multiplied, right? Okay, 15a plus 3b is equal to 3 to the 6. 6a minus 3b is equal to 1. 3b gets cancelled. 15 plus 6 is 21a is equal to 7. A is equal to 7 by 21, which is nothing but 1 by 3. Now you got the value of A. How do you get value of B? Substituting A in equation 1, you get 5A, right? 5 into 1 by 3 plus B is equal to 2. So B is equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. 3 2s are 6 minus 5 by 3 is B is equal to 1 by 3. We got A is equal to 1 by 3, B is equal to 1 by 3. But are we interested in these values? No, but we are interested in these values. So A is nothing but, that implies A is equal to 1 by 3 implies 1 by x minus 1 is equal to 1 by 3, which is nothing but x is equal to 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Alright, now similarly B is equal to what? B is equal to 1 by 3 is given. So that implies 1 by y minus 2. We assumed 1 minus y to be y minus 2 to be b, right? So that is equal to 1 by 3. Numerator gets cancelled. Y is equal to 3 plus 2, which implies y is equal to 5. So whatever are the equations that we are trying to solve in pair of linear equations are to figure out the value of the variables, which are nothing but x and y in most of the cases. But when x and y are not in the linear form in equations, then we are going to assume that whatever the fraction that is associated with x as a constant or a variable, different variable, and whatever the fraction that is associated with y to be some other value, and then solve for them to get those values a and b, and once you get those values you will be substituting it in the actual places and get the value of x and y. This method is nothing but this, whatever the steps we have followed, this process is nothing but equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. What did we do? We reduced these equations to be in the pair of linear equations in two variables. All right, so we were able to, we reduced them to linear equations and then finally figured out the values of x and y. All right, so that is about the concept of equations reducible to a pair of linear equations in two variables. All right, so now that we are familiar with this concept, I would I would every time recommend you to go through the examples. Just pause this video here and try looking at the examples, and then we can solve the problems. All right, I hope you have gone through the examples. If you had a chance to go through the exercise problems as well, we have already solved the first bit of first problem, which is nothing but our example problem. This is nothing but the first bit of your first problem we have solved, and this is how we solve the equations which needs to be reduced to linear form. Okay, that is about problem number 1 in first problem, first bit in first problem. Let's jump into the next problem. So here I have written whatever the bits I thought might be a little complex for you. None of the bits are complicated, but it's just that you need to understand what needs to be considered as a variable in this case. Okay, so let us solve for the third bit. This is here, if you look at that, within the concept I told you that the fraction whichever you are taking should be common to both the equations. So if you look at here, 1 by root x and 1 by root y are common. So let 1 by root x is equal to a and 1 by root y is equal to b. So what happens? Then 2a plus 3b is equal to 2 and 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. Let us consider this as equation 1 and this as equation 2. All right. If I multiply the first equation with 3, this becomes 9b. So I'll multiply the equation 1 with 3 and then add these two. So that is nothing but 3 into equation 1 plus equation 2 is going to be 3 2s are 6a plus 3 3s are 9b plus 3 2s are 6 is equal, and 4a minus 9b is equal to minus 1. What is the operation that is being performed? Addition. So 6 plus 4 is 10a is equal to 6 minus 1 is 5. A is equal to 1 by 2. Now we got the a value. So substitute a in what? 1. 2 into 1 by 2 plus 3b is equal to 2. So 3b is equal to 2 minus 1. B is equal to 1 by 3. Now that you got the value of a and b, what is a? 1 by root x. So 1 by root x is equal to 1 by 2. Numerator gets cancelled. X is equal to root x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 square. When the square root goes on the other side, it becomes the square. So x is nothing but x is equal to 4. The same, 1 by root y is equal to 1 by 3. Y is equal to 3. Y is equal to 3 square, which is nothing but y is equal to 9. So what is the solution? 4 comma 9 is the solution. Now what did we do? We reduced the equations to linear form and then converted and then got to know the solution for those two equations. So here we have the 8th bit in problem number 1. This is a bit different from rest of the bits. So here if you see 1 by 3x plus y is common in both the equation. Also 1 by 3x minus y is common. So let us consider them as the a and b values. So let 1 by 3x plus y is equal to a, 1 by 3x minus y is equal to b. So what does that imply? A plus b is equal to 3 by 4 and a by 2 minus b by 2 is equal to minus 1 by 8. So if you do the cross multiplication, 4a plus 4b is equal to 3. Okay, let us call this as equation number 1. Now if you take this LCM, a minus b is equal to minus 1 by 8. 2 fours are this is. So if you do the cross multiplication, 4a minus 4b is equal to minus 1. Let us call this as equation 2. Now how do we solve this? Here 4b and 4b is there. Here plus and minus is there. So let's add them up. 1 plus 2 using the elimination method. 4a plus 4b is equal to 3. 4a minus 4b is equal to minus 1. This is nothing but 8a is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. So a is equal to 1 by 4. Now that we got the value of a, substitute a in equation 1. 4 into 1 by 4 plus 4b is equal to 3. That is equal to 4b is equal to 3 minus 4 gets cancelled. This is going the other side. B is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2 by 4, which is nothing but 1 by 2. Now how do we get the value of x and y? Generally we just substitute a and b in here. So that is 1 by 3x plus y is equal to 1 by 4. Even if you do the cross multiplication also, this is going to be 3x plus y is equal to 4. Earlier in all the bits you get the solution here itself if you substitute a value, but here we are getting one more equation. So let us call this as equation number 3. So what is b? B is nothing but 1 by 3x minus y. 1 by 3x minus y is equal to 1 by 2. If you do the cross multiplication, this becomes 3x minus y is equal to 2. This is equation number 4. Alright, now you got two more equations. Now let's try solving them. So this is going to be, here y terms are common and with opposite sign. So let's add them up. Equation 3 plus equation 4 is going to give us 3x plus y is equal to 4. 3x minus y is equal to 2. So if you add them, y gets cancelled. 6x is equal to 6. So x is equal to 1. Now how to get value of y? Substitute x in any of the equation. Let me substitute it in 3. So 3 into 1 plus y is equal to 4. Y is equal to 4 minus 3. Y is equal to 1. So what is the solution? 1 comma 1 is the solution. Therefore 1 comma 1 is the solution. Since this is a little bit different bit, I have solved it for you, and rest of the bits try solving by yourself. If you are not able to get it, please ping in the comment section saying that we need so and so problem of so and so bit, so that I could solve this in the later videos. Okay, let's jump into the next problem, second problem. Here I have the first bit of second problem written on the board. Let me read out the problem for you. A boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So whenever you are going in a river or a watery place, there will be two things. One is upstream and the other is downstream. Upstream is this. You travel in this direction and the stream is traveling in the opposite direction. This is nothing but upstream. So when in downstream, whereas in downstream you travel in this direction and the stream also travels in the same direction. So that way you move faster when you are moving in downstream, but when you are moving in upstream it is difficult for you to travel because the stream's speed is opposite to yours. Okay, so a boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in 10 hours. So time is given. Okay, in 13 hours it can go 40 kilometers and 55 kilometers downstream. Okay, determine the speed of the stream and that of the boat in still water. Okay, what are the unknown quantities first? The speed of boat and the stream. So let the speed of boat be x and speed of what else? Stream be y. So I told you, right, when you are traveling in the upstream, the stream's speed or the upstream's direction is exactly opposite. So that is the negative speed that comes up to you. So you end up moving slower. So speed in upstream when the boat is traveling, speed of boat in upstream, speed of the boat in upstream is nothing but x minus y, because the speed is opposite. So speed of the boat in downstream is nothing but x plus y. Here it adds up because both of you are moving in the same direction. So we have the familiar physics formula, speed is equal to distance by time. But for us, what is given? Time is given. So how can we write time? Time is nothing but distance by speed, isn't it? Now we are going to utilize this formula to get the equations. Okay. Now what is given for us? Boat goes 30 kilometers upstream and 44 kilometers downstream in how many hours? In 10 hours. What does that mean? Time taken is given. So time taken is nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance that it covered? 30 kilometers. What is the upstream speed? X minus y plus 44 kilometers distance is covered by what is the speed in downstream? X plus y is equal to 10 hours. This is one of our equations. What else is given? In 13 hours, it can go 40 kilometers upstreams. Similarly given in how many hours? 13 hours. In 13 hours, it can go 40 kilometers upstream and 55 kilometers downstream. Isn't it? So what does that mean? 13 hours means 40 kilometers upstream. 40 by x minus y plus 55 kilometers downstreams. 55 by x plus y is equal to how many hours? 13 hours. We have two equations which needs to be reduced to the linear form and then solved to get the values of x and y, isn't it? So let 1 by x minus y is equal to a and 1 by x plus y is equal to b. So how those equations are going to turn up? 30a plus 44b is equal to 10. That is one equation. Next 40a plus 55b is equal to 13. Alright, in these two equations, here this is 30, okay. So this is 30 and this is 40. So I am going to multiply. So let me consider this as 3 and this as 4. Alright, 1 resulted in this form, 2 resulted in this form for us. Okay, now I am going to multiply 4 with equation 3 and equation 4 with 3. Okay, what is going to happen? 4 3s are 120a plus 4 4s are 16, 4 4s are 16 plus 1 is 76 plus 40 and 120a plus 3 multiplied with 55, 3 5s are 15, 3 5s are 15, 16, that is equal to 3 13s are 190. Now since this is the subtraction, the signs are going to change. 176 minus 165. 65 plus 5 is 170. This is going to be 11b. Alright, is equal to 40 minus 39 is 1. So b is equal to 1 by 11. One value we got. Now that we got the value of b, how do we get a? Substituting b in 3. What is b? 30a plus 44 into 1 by 11 is equal to 10. 11 fours are 30a is equal to 10 minus 4. 10 minus 4. So a is equal to 6 by 30, which is nothing but a is equal to 1 by 5. But what needs to be figured out? Speed of the stream and that of the boat in still water. Now that we got a and b, let us use the same equations. What is a? What did we assume it as a? What is b? 1 by x plus y is b. 1 by x plus y is equal to 1 by 11. Okay, that implies x plus y is equal to 11. And 1 by, this is the same thing, 1 by x minus y is equal to 1 by 5, which is nothing but x minus y is equal to 5. Now again, these values are turned up to be in equations 5 and 6. So again, solve this. How do we solve this? Since the y coordinates are same, coefficients are same, I am going to add them up. Okay, so 5 plus 6 is going to give us x plus y is equal to 11, x minus y is equal to 5. This is going to be 2x is equal to 16, which implies x is equal to 8. Now that we got 8 x value, let's substitute x in equation number 5, which is nothing but 8 plus y is equal to 11, y is equal to 11 minus 8, that is equal to 3 kilometers per hour. Since they are assumed to be the speeds, this is nothing but 3 kilometers per hour and 8 kilometers per hour. So the speed of the boat x, therefore speed of the boat is equal to, boat is x now, 8 kilometers per hour. Whereas speed of the stream is equal to 3 kilometers per hour. Alright, that is about first bit in your problem number 2. From the statements or the sentences, you need to know how to put them into equations and then accordingly solve. If you are so after solving also you are getting equation, don't panic, just solve them to get the values of x and y. So that is about first problem. Let's jump into the second bit in second problem. So I have the second bit of second problem listed on the board. Let me read out that for you. Rahim travels 600 kilometers to his home, partly by train and partly by car. So he travels some of the distance by train and some of the distance by car. So he takes 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometers by train and rest by car. Okay, he travels 120 kilometers by train and rest of the kilometers is nothing but 600 minus 120 by car. Then he is going to take 8 hours. He takes 20 minutes more. This is for this reason only I am solving this problem for you. He takes 20 minutes more if he travels 200 kilometers by train and rest by car. Earlier it was given in hours. Now it is given in minutes. Whatever the time that is taken for that distance, which is 8 hours plus 20 minutes is taken for this duration. Now they are asking us to find the speed of the train and car. So what are the unknowns? Speed of the train and car. So let the speed of train is equal to x. Likewise, speed of car is equal to y. Earlier from the first bit itself, we figured out that speed is equal to distance by time. Since time is given for us, how do we denote time? Time is equal to distance by speed. Now you got the speeds, you assumed the speeds to be x and y. Let us try what is given. Let us write what is given. So given, what is given? 600 kilometers total distance. The total distance is nothing but 600 kilometers. Isn't it? Now, so next he given that it takes 8 hours if he travels, given it takes 8 hours if he travels 120 kilometers by train and rest by car, isn't it? That is what is given. So it takes 8 hours, means we need to figure out time. Time is nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance he has covered by train? 120 kilometers by speed of the train is nothing but x, plus what rest of the distance is covered by car. What is the rest of the distance? 600 minus 120 is rest of the distance, and the speed is y, that is equal to 8 hours. Is that what is given? So 120 by x plus 600 minus 120. 10 minus 2 is 80. 5 minus 1 is 480 by y is equal to 88. This is our, let us assume this is going to be our first equation. Okay. Since we are dealing with the equations reducible to linear form, the equations will be like this. Don't panic. Okay. Now, he takes 20 minutes more if he travels 200 kilometers by train and rest by car. So what is given for us? Similarly given, he takes 20 minutes more if what? If he travels 200 kilometers by train and rest by car. So what is that? 200 kilometers is by train. So 200 by x plus rest is nothing but 600 kilometers minus 200 by the speed of the car is y, and that is nothing but he takes 20 minutes more. What is this? 20 minutes more. So 8 hours plus 20 minutes. This is in hours. So we need to convert this minutes into hours. So let me divide this by 60. 1 hour is equal to, okay, 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. 60 minutes. So 1 minute is equal to 1 by 60 hour. That is nothing but 20 minutes is equal to 20 into 1 by 60. Alright. So this is going to be 200 by x plus 600 minus 200 is 400 by y is equal to 8 plus 20 by 60 is 1 by 3. Alright. Now let us simplify the second equation further, which is 200 by x plus 400 by y is equal to 3 8s are. LCM if you take 24 plus 1 is 25 by 3. Let me call this as equation number 2. Okay, from equation 1 and 2, let 1 by x is equal to a and 1 by y is equal to b. Now what happens? 120a plus 480b is equal to 8 and 200a plus 400b is equal to 25 by 3. Isn't it? If I cross multiply this equation, the 3 other side, this becomes 600a plus 1200b is equal to 25. Okay. Now, if I am going to take 100 common, 100 common in this, 6a plus 12b is equal to 25. 25 4s are 100, no? So this is going to be 4 6 are 24a plus 4 12s are 48b is equal to 1. Let us assume this as equation number 3 and this as equation number 4. So if you look here, 48 and 480 is there. So what I am going to do is 3 minus, I am going to multiply equation 4 with 10. And then subtract. So that becomes 200a plus 400b is equal to, the third equation is this, 120a plus 480b is equal to 8 and the equation 4 is multiplied with 10. So this is going to be 240a plus 480b is equal to 10. Now since we are doing the subtraction, the signs get changed. So these are two are going to get cancelled, and this is going to be minus 120a is equal to minus 2. This is nothing but negative negative gets cancelled. 260 is a 120. So a is equal to 1 by 60. Now that we got the value of a, how do we get the value of b? Substituting a in 3. What is a? 1 by 60. So 120 into 1 by 60 plus 480b is equal to 8. 62 is. So 480b is equal to 8 minus 2 is 6. So b is equal to 6 by 480, nothing but 1 by 80. Now that you solve for a and b, how do you get x and y? From here, what did we assume? 1 by x is equal to a. What is a? 1 by x is equal to 1 by 60. So x is 60. What is the x? The speed of the train. So the unit is kilometer per hour. And what is y? 1 by y is equal to 1 by 80. So as the numerator gets cancelled, y is equal to 80 kilometers per hour. So y is this. So we got x and y. What is x? The speed of the train. That is what we are asked to figure out. Find the speed of train and car. So the speed of train is equal to, train only no x, yes, 60 kilometers per hour, and speed of car is equal to 80 kilometers per hour. So that's about second bit in second problem. This is a bit similar to first problem, but the units conversion you need to know. That's the reason I solved this problem for you. This is the crucial part. Here, if he said that he takes 1 hour more, that would be even simpler for you. But he said in minutes. That's the reason I solved. Okay. And the third bit in this second problem is exactly similar to example number 13. Okay, that's the reason I ask you guys every time to go through the example. If you have gone through example number 13, you could solve the third problem by yourself, third bit by yourself. Alright, so that is about 4.3 this video. We are going to close this exercise and the chapter as well through in this video. In next video, we will be meeting with a new chapter of 10th class mathematics. In the meanwhile, if you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe to Anantha Lakshmi Academy. Also pass it on to your 10th classmates or any of your relatives who are studying in 10th class. That's all about this video. Thank you for watching.